This is Intermediate Accounting Part 2 class. We are now in Chapter 5, Employee Benefits Part 1. Hi there, I am Romualdo Fernandez Credo, your teacher for this semester. If you are ready, please prepare your paper and pen for your notes. So let's start. Following are the learning competencies of the topic. Number 1, identify the items that are included in the employee benefits. Number 2, know the timing of recognition of employee benefits. Differentiate between defined contribution plan and a defined benefit plan. Account for defined contribution plans. So what is employee benefits? Employee benefits are all forms of consideration. So it may be in the form of cash, goods, or services that is given by an entity or by the business in exchange for the services rendered by the employee. An employee may be classified as regular, part-time, or a casual employee. It can also be provided to the employee's dependents, yung benefits. No? It is still considered as employee benefits even if it is given to um, the dependents of an employee. According to PAS 19, employee benefits can be subdivided or classified into 4 categories, namely short-term employee benefits, another is post-employment benefits, number 3, other long-term employee benefits, and termination benefits. Short-term employee benefits are benefits other than termination benefits that are due to be settled within 12 months after the end of the period in which the employee rendered the related services. So kapag ang benefit ay binibigay within the accounting period or 12 months, then it is classified as short-term employee benefits such as yung salaries, wages, SSS, PhilHealth, Pag-ibig, yung leaves, vacation and sick leaves, profit sharing bonuses, and other non-monetary benefits. Recognition and measurement. When an employee has rendered a service to an entity during the accounting period, the entity shall recognize the undiscounted amount of short-term employee benefits expected to be paid in exchange for that services. So, since nag-render na ng services yung employee, so you have to recognize. Magkano ang i-recognize? It is the undiscounted amount kasi it is short term. So, hindi mo na i-consider yung time value of money kasi short term lang naman sa walang wala nang effect yung time value of money. So you have to record a liability daw after deducting any amount already paid. Siyempre, kung doon sa services ni-render niya, mayroon ng advance payment, oh, di of course you have to deduct yung amount na nabayaran na doon sa services na ni-render ng employee. You have to record as an asset, as a prepaid expense, if the amount paid is in excess of the undiscounted. So, kung sumobra naman yung binayad, you have to recognize a prepaid expense. So, you have to recognize an asset. And then, as an expense, i-record mo siya as an expense unless the employee benefits form part of the cost of the asset. So, i-recognize mo as expense yung services ng employee unless it is capitalizable. Parang ganun. Unless it is a part of the cost of inventory or part of the cost of land and equipment. So, kung hindi naman siya capitalized, hindi mo siya idadagdag doon sa cost ng asset, then it is an expense. Term compensated absences. So, yan ay isa sa mga benefits ng employee. Sometimes, kahit absent siya sa work, kapag qualified, pwede siyang compensated. Pwedeng compensated yon. Ibig sabihin, it is paid. Accumulating compensated absences are those that are carried forward and can be used in future period if the current period's entitlement is not used in full. Accumulating compensated absences may either be vesting and non-vesting. So, pag hindi nagamit ng employee yung kanyang benefit na yon, so it can be accumulated. So, pwedeng idadagdag. Pwedeng carry forward pala. So, it can be classified yung accumulating compensated absences as vesting at saka non-vesting. So, ano ang vesting? It is where employees are entitled to cash payment for unused entitlement on leaving the entity. So, pwedeng i-convert into cash. Pwedeng instead of i-avail niya yung service, yung benefit, i-convert na lang niya, i-monetize na lang. Non-vesting, wherein employee are not entitled to cash payment for unused entitlement on leaving the entity. Yung benefit, yung entitlement or yung benefit. So, magkakaiba. Vesting, it can be converted to cash. Non-vesting, it cannot be converted into cash. For non-accumulating, compensated absences are those that are not carried forward. So, yung leave mo, for example, yung binigyan ka ng benefit na pwede kang umabsent pero bayad ka. So, non-accumulating, ibig sabihin, for the current period lang, hindi pwedeng kapag hindi mo na-avail, for example, hindi pwedeng avail na sa susunod na taon. So, no liability or expense is recognized daw because employee service does not increase any benefit. So, accumulating, saka non-accumulating. So, accumulating, para siyang nakikarry over sa future period. So, pwedeng dinadagdag. Na-accumulate, parang yun na. Non-accumulating, valid for the period lang. Pag hindi na-avail, thank you. Wala na. Hindi na pwedeng i-avail next year. And then yung sa accumulating, yung vesting sa non-vesting, vesting can be converted into cash, while yung non-vesting, it is not. Expected cost of compensated absences is recognized as follows. So, accumulating when the employee rendered services that increases their entitlement to future compensated balances. While yung non-accumulating when the absences occur lang siya. So, na-explain na natin yan kanina. Okay, so aside from yung compensated absences or yung mga leaves na binibigay na benefits sa mga employee, pwede ring magbigay sila ng profit sharing and bonus plans. So, ito yung several ways of computing yung bonus. So, number one, bonus and before tax. So, pag before, walang masyadong poproblemahin. So, hindi mo siya i-consider sa formula. Kaya, very simple lang. So, all you need to get yung bonus is yung basis niya at saka yung bonus rate. So, for this formula, paki-take down, B is for bonus, P is for profit, and BR means bonus rate. So, ganun lang simple yung formula kapag bonus is computed before bonus and before profit. So, intact pa yung income. So, hindi mo rin i-consider yung tax kasi it is before naman. Ibig sabihin, bago ibawas yung tax. So, ang formula lang is profit times bonus rate. So, ganun lang. So, kung magkano yung profit, yung multiply mo lang yung percentage of bonus. So, for example, ang profit is 100,000 and ang bonus rate is 10%. So, 100,000 times 10%, yun yung amount ng bonus. Number 2, pwede rin i-compute yung bonus after bonus and before tax. So, as you can see, before tax ulit, so wala pa ring bearing yung tax kasi before tax. So, walang tax diyan sa formula. So, ang gagawin mo lang is, you have to determine kung magkano yung profit after bonus. Tapos, kukunin mo lang yung difference ng profit at saka profit after bonus. So, paano mo makukompute yung profit after bonus? So, ang gagawin mo lang, i-divide mo lang yung profit ng 1, i-divide mo lang yung profit ng 1 plus bonus rate. No? Ulitin natin. I-divide mo yung profit ng 1 plus bonus rate. Kasi ang ibig sabihin ang pag-i-analyze mong mabuti, yung profit wherein ando doon pa yung bonus is equivalent to yung 1 plus yung bonus rate. Diba? And then pag sinubtract mo, matatanggal na yung applicable bonus. So, to get yung profit after bonus, P over 1 plus bonus rate. So, for example, doon sa example natin kanina, ang profit is 100,000, ang bonus rate is 10%. So, ang profit dun sa numerator, 100,000 over 1 plus bonus rate, which is 10%. So, divided by 100,000 divided by 110%. Case number 3, bonus before bonus and after tax. So, since after tax na, dapat tingnan mo na yung effect o isali mo na yung tax effect. So, nadagdagan ang ang mga item sa ating formula, meron ng TR. So, ang ibig sabihin ng TR is tax rate. So, ang formula niya is bonus is equal to profit times 1 minus tax rate over 1 divided by bonus rate minus tax rate. So, substitute mo lang naman yung mga item na yan. Kasi after tax na kasi. So, you have to deduct yung tax na. Kaya meron ng minus TR dyan sa formula. So, anyway, please take note of the following formula para sa application natin, madali na lang. No? So, pakisama sa inyong notes. Number 4, bonus and after tax. So, ito naman yung formula niya. B is equal to profit times 1 minus tax rate over 1 over bonus rate minus tax rate plus 1. So, para matanggal yung effect ng bonus at saka tax. So, yan yung mga formula sa computation ng bonus. So, let's use them later sa next discussion video natin, yung application ng mga concept na dinidiscuss natin today. Through with the first category ng ating employee benefits, which is yung short-term employee benefits. So let us move to yung second, which is post-employment benefit. So ito naman yung mga benefits na ibibigay after ng employment, no? After ng working term ng employee or pagdating na sa retirement age. So, bakit pabibigyan? Hindi naman na siya makakapagtrabaho. Exactly, di ba? Hindi na siya makakapagtrabaho kasi mahina na yung employee. So, habang malakas siya, pinakinabangan siya ng company. So, it is just but human na kapag mahina na siya at helpless na siya, meron naman siya dapat makukuha sa company kung saan niya ginamit yung strength niya, yung knowledge niya nung magaling pa siya, nung malakas pa siya, pinakinabangan siya ng company, and then alam nga namang after nilang ma-exhaust lahat ng energy niya, lahat ng knowledge niya, wala na lang. So, importante itong post-employment benefit kasi inahanap din to talaga ng mga employee. Umaalis yung mga employee kapag wala silang benefits. Pupunta nila doon sa mga, especially itong post-employment benefit. Kasi habang nagwo-work ka, pwede ka namang mag-part-time, mag-extra pa kasi malakas ka pa. No? So, ang problema talaga is kahit na hindi masyadong maraming benefit during yung employment, sana, no? Yung post lang. Post-employment benefits are employee benefits other than termination benefits which are payable kasi iba namang category yun, ha? Please take note. Category number 4 yung termination benefits. So, mamaya, doon natin i-discuss din pagdating doon. Which are payable after the completion of employment. So, sa period ng retirement mo, ito ibibigay. Post-employment benefits are classified as either, so dalawang classification niya, defined contribution at saka defined benefit plan. So, actually, ito yung medyo malaking topic ng employee benefits or major topic ng employee benefits. Ito yung post-employment benefit. So, I just want to emphasize, yung post-employment benefit, pwede siyang defined contribution at saka defined benefit plan. So, let's distinguish yung defined contribution versus yung defined benefit. Tignan natin kung anong mas maganda para sa employee. So, dito sa defined contribution plan, the employer commits to contribute to a fund which will be used to pay the retirement benefits of the employee. So, ang commitment lang ng employer dito sa defined contribution plan is magko-contribute siya. So, regardless kung magkano ang ma-generate na amount. So, wala siyang commitment doon. Basta magko-contribute siya ng amount. While dito sa defined benefit plan, the employer commits to pay the retiring employee a definite amount. So, fixed na yung amount nito. So, dun sa isa, okay na yung nagko-contribute siya. Hindi nakaset kung magkano ang marireceive ng employee at the end ng sa kanyang retirement. Pero dito, aside from magko-contribute siya, ang commitment ng employer is yung amount ng retirement benefit. So, nakaset na yung amount. For example, 2 million, 5 million, gano'n. So, regardless kung during yung term ay mabuo ni employer yon doon sa kanyang paghulog-hulog, still, kung kulang, dapat ang babayaran niya is still yung amount na sinet under sa defined benefit plan. Next, under the defined contribution plan, yung risk that retirement benefit may be insufficient rests with the employee. O yun. So, yung risk, wala sa employer, nasa employee. So, basta magbibigay lang, magko-contribute lang ng amount si employer, yun lang yun sa defined contribution plan. Kaya nga defined contribution lang. Basta magbabayad lang regularly si employer. While dito sa defined benefit plan, risk that retirement benefit may be insufficient rests with the employer. So paano kung kulang yung maipon at saka yung return ng trust fund na kunwari nilagay nila sa trust fund para madagdagan yung aside from yung binibigay ng employer, kumikita pa so para ma-reach yung amount. So ang risk doon is nasa employer. So, siya ang mayroong responsibility kasi nasa kanya yung risk. Hybrid plan. So, alam niyo na ang ibig sabihin ng hybrid. It is a combination of defined contribution plan at saka defined benefit plan. For accounting purposes, tawagin daw natin siya, yung hybrid plan, as defined benefit plans. Clarify itong mga relevant terms sa accounting for employee benefits. So, kailangan nyo maintindihan ito para makasunod kayo sa topic. No? So, number 1, umpisa natin sa contributory versus non-contributory. So, ano ibig sabihin ng contributory? Both the employee and the employer contributes for the retirement benefits of the employee. So, parehas sila naghuhulog. So, para siyang SSS at saka PhilHealth. At pag-ibig, di ba? Parang yung pag-ibig, 100 kay employer, 100 kay employee. So, contributory pala ang tawag doon. Kapag naghuhulog si employer saka employee. So, depende sa agreement nila kung equal or mas malaki kay employer. Basta nandun sa agreement nila yan. On the other hand, non-contributory, only the employer contributes to the retirement benefits of the employee. So, non-contributory, si employer lang ang maghuhulog. Next, we also have funded versus unfunded. Anong pagkakaiba? Pag sinabing ang employee benefit is funded at saka unfunded. So, dito muna tayo sa funded. A fund is transferred to a trustee who will manage the fund. So, yun daw ibig sabihin ng fund. A fund is a money set aside na mayroong trustee na nagmamanage ng fund. So, sa unfunded, on the other hand, no fund is transferred to a trustee. So, walang fund na binigay sa trustee. The, tr- the trustee assumes obligation of paying the retirement benefit out from the fund directly to the retiring employees. Yun. So, pag funded, since may pera nang ibinigay sa trustee, si trustee na ang magbabayad ng retirement benefit ng employee. So, yun ang tawag ay funded. Pag unfunded, the employer retains the obligation of paying the retirement benefits of the employee. Pag unfunded, sinong magbabayad pa rin ng retirement benefit ng employee? Si employer. Unfunded. So dito parang mas convenient na sa funded, no? Mas convenient na sa part ng employer. So nagbigay na siya ng pera, bahala na si trustee. For example, nag-agree sila na bigay ng magbigay na si trustee ng 500,000. Tapos, at the end of the employment term ni employee, ibibigay ni trustee yung amount as retirement pay kay employee. So, bahala na mag-reach kung magkano man ang difference. So, pwede siguro i-invest yan ni trustee para madagdagan at ma-reach niya yung target. Kasi hindi naman siya makikipag-agree kung hindi niya kaya abutin yung target, no? Pero sa unfunded, yung burden na sa employer pa rin. Walang trust, walang pera na ipapamanage sa trustee. So, yung trustee ang responsible sa retirement pay ng employee. Another, we have to compare yung multi-employer plans and state plans. So, what is multi-employer plans? Are pool of assets contributed by various employers to a trustee which uses those assets to provide benefits to the employees of various contributing employers. Multi-employer plans are accounted for as either defined contribution plan or defined benefit plan. So, ang concept ng multi-employer plans, merong trustee na nagmamanage ng fund para sa several employers. Ganon. So, parang ganon. Kasi may ang advantage kasi nito pag pinupool yung assets or pinupool yung plans, kinukuha sila together, ginugroup sila. Pag mas malaki kasi yung amount na na-generate at i-invest, mas malaki yung return. So, yun yung concept kasi nun. Diba? So, pag mas maraming employer ang nagko-contribute, nagbibigay ng funds sa trustee, at mas malaki yung i-invest ng trustee para ma-reach yung desired retirement benefit ni employee, syempre mas malaki yung chance na ma-achieve yun kung may invest yung amount sa higher rate. And usually, yung higher rate, ino-offer sa mas mataas din na amount of investment. Mas tumataas yung investment, minsan mas mataas talaga yung return na binibigay. So, sa multi-employer plans, you can use either defined contribution plan sa pag-record mo or defined benefit plan. So, malalaman din natin yan kung paano yung accounting yan, yung defined contribution plan at saka defined benefit plan pagdating natin sa application. State plan. Ano naman ang state plan? Are established by legislation to cover all entities are operated by government which are not subject to control or influence of a reporting entity. A state plan is accounting the same way as for multi-employer plan. So parehas lang sila. Mm-hmm. Kaya nga lang, pag sinabing state plan, mayroong legislation na nag-create. So para sa various subdivisions ng government. Parang sa government lang, pero ganun din pa rin yung concept. Magko-contribute yung different agencies ng government para sa kanilang employee. And may trustee na magmamanage, ganun din. Pagkakaiba lang, state nga kaya sa government. So So malamang yung sa multi-employer plans ay para sa private entities. For defined contribution plan. So yung yung clearer illustration nito ay mangyayari sa application of concept. Accounting for defined contribution plan is straightforward because the reporting entity's obligation for each period is determined by the amount to be contributed for that period. So, ang liability lang ng employer is yung kung magkano i-contribute niya dun sa benefit plan. Consequently, no actuarial assumptions are required. So, hindi mo na kailangan ng mahaba-habang computation ng future time value of money. Pero syempre, kasi pag sinabing plan, contribution plan, so it will involve how many years. So, kailangan ng time value of money. Actually, yan yung mahirap na part dito. Yung sa computation ng yung consideration ng time value of money. So, it's good dito sa accounting for defined contribution plan, hindi na kailangan ng actuarial assumption. To measure the obligation or the expense and there is no possibility of any actuarial gain and losses. Siyempre, wala nga actuarial assumption, di wala ding actuarial gain and losses. So, i-record mo lang yung expense at saka yung obligation. Kung magkano yung i-contribute ni sa plan, ni employer sa plan, so yun yung obligation and expense na kailangan mong recognize. This is it. Thank you very much. I'm still your teacher for this semester, Romualdo Fernandez. Credo saying, God bless.